need to do better. Oh, we need to be more aggressive on the ice. Oh, we need to just be more assertive and reassert our dominance as a team. Yeah, no kidding, Sully. But here's the thing. How many times are we going to hear that spiel from you, and how many times are you going to sit there in the press booth and say that? It's Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Mac, back with another video. As always, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram, link in the box below. Again, talking Pens hockey, as this is another weekly recap for the Pens. I wanted to put this out on Saturday, but the time got away for me. My personal schedule got away. As if you know me personally, you know how hectic that my personal life is outside of YouTube. I'm just trying to bring a balance to my life. But Pens are off to a bad start. Obviously, a couple weeks ago, it was the home opener against Chicago. Then they win 2 in a row, and it looks like that they're starting to pick up some steam. But then back-to-back losses in Detroit and St. Louis, respectively, has the Pens at 2-3 to start the year. And I know what you guys are all thinking, that it's only 5 games into the season. The Pens, there's still 77 games to go. It's going to be okay. Yeah, I know it's only been 5 games. I know that there's still a ton of hockey to play, but the thing is, these are 5 games of the season that can set the tone for the entire season. Because how many points did the Pens miss the playoffs by this past season? It was just the 1. And that 1 point and that 1 game, or those 5 games, really matter, no matter how much you want to curve it in another direction. Because when I look at this Pens team, and when I look at how they're playing on the ice, they just don't, pop at me as an aggressive team. We really don't. Because when you send out your 4th line and the Pens were fighting for the entire game, more specifically in that Detroit game, you cannot go out there and just shuffle your top 2 lines like it's nothing. And then you send out your 3 guys who just cannot get a goal scored under any circumstance. And I'm just saying it about Jeff Carter right now. His contract is just absolutely ridiculous, and he's done. He's old, he's washed up. He was a phenomenal player, back in the day out in LA with the Kings, but he's just a waste of space on this team. And you could see it in that Detroit game last week, where he wasted a breakaway. He was constantly turning the puck over. He's lost his speed with his skates. And out of everyone on the entire team, he is the lowest ranked player. Not just as far as production goes, but as far as his overall attributes go, he is the lowest and the least significant player on this team. And I don't know why everybody continues to give him a pass when it's blatantly obvious that his best days are done. And then it goes further than that, because no one on the bottom 6 this year, I think only one person now that I think about it, but there has been little to no production from the bottom 6 with scoring a goal. And it's not even like they're not even just not scoring. It's like they're not even attacking. There's no sustainability with the forechecking. And like I said, the only player this year, at least so far, that's done anything God bless him. I love the guy. He's one of the greatest Pens to ever take the ice, is Malkin. And aside from that breakaway that he had against St. Louis last Saturday, there really hasn't been a whole lot to talk about with the team. There really isn't. And when your first sign of keeping the puck out of in the zone, and when you finally get across that blue line, you just get shriveled up and intimidated. It's just not there for the Pens. These are not the same Pittsburgh Penguins that I've seen, talent-wise, the lack of aggression with the power play, not fighting for goals, not fighting to prevent goals. It's just not there. And hey, for as much as I love the 1-2 punch of Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin, I mean, those two alone are always going to give you chances to win games. Those are the only two players that have really done anything for the Pens so far this season. It can't just be those two every single game. And that's basically what I'm seeing. Chris Letang has been a non-factor. Jake Gensel's been kind of quiet to start the year. Erik Karlsson, aside from a couple of, good defensive plays, hasn't really been a factor this year. Tristan Jarry, the less said about him, the better. Just more and more of a waste of money. And that's it. All it's been has been Sid and Malkin this year with no help from anybody else. And things don't get easier because now tonight you got to go up against the Dallas Stars. They're always a solid team. They're always a physical team. They're always a flashy team that can put goals in the net. And you're on a 2-game losing streak. Inconsistencies will not get you far. And inconsistencies will just doom you for the foreseeable future. At least the Pens aren't blowing leads in the third period now, but blowing leads in the third period would imply that they could actually get a lead. And I'm just not, and like I said, I'm just not seeing that with the Pens this season so far. I know you guys want to probably call it an overreaction. I know you want to sit here and say it's a doom and gloom yinzer again. It's only 5 games. Hey, man, I'm not giving up 5 games in this season. I'm just sitting down here saying this Pens team is soft. This Pens team just don't have the aggression. And they got a good chance tonight to get things sorted out. You had a couple days of rest, and then you got a couple of games after that. Don't remember the schedule at the top of my head. But tonight's your chance against the Dallas Stars to get things back on the right track. And I better see it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm Mac, checking on out for the day. Have a good one, everybody.